seated, just come to sit on the floor. Again, you can always do this sat in a chair if you want to. So feel free, if you need a little bit of height, grab a cushion, grab a block to sit on, or maybe a fold-up blanket. And we're just going to come and arrive. As always, just take a moment to really tune into how you're feeling on this Monday morning, the start of the week. How does the body feel? How does the breath feel? So just notice as you breathe here, how is the breath flowing through the body? And this can totally depend on how we're feeling in our cells. If we're feeling quite stressed, we can be quite hunched over. And that would mean that the breath isn't coming in as fluid as we would like. So maybe just take awareness of our spines. Notice the length through the spine. Is there a way that we can start to extend that length just a little bit? And again, this doesn't mean that we need to force anything here. It's just with that in-breath starting to lift up a little bit higher, lengthening. And using those exhales to arrive. 2 more breaths. From here, gently dropping the chin to the chest. Feel that length through the back of the neck. And this is also a way to tell the body that we're safe. So when we need to be alert, we're looking out into the world, ready for that fight and flight. And when we drop our head and we go downwards, we're looking in, telling our brain, our nervous system that we are safe, that we're okay, and that we can relax. On your next inhale, slowly lifting your head back up to center. Gently opening the eyes if you haven't already, just a soft gaze. And we are going to go back to that alternate nostril breathing first of all today. And we're just going to do 12 cycles of breath here. So using our right hand, well, you can use your most dominant hand. I'm going to be using my right hand, closing off the nostril with my thumb and my ring finger. And again, feel free to put the index finger and the middle finger on this third eye, or dropping it in towards the hand. Okay, so you can be here, just moving through, or you can be here. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to take a nice deep breath in. Full cleansing breath out. Right thumb to the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Switch, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Pause, switch, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Pause, switch, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Pause, switch, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Pause, switch, exhale through the right. Relaxing those shoulders. Inhale through the right. Pause, switch, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Pause, switch, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Pause, switch, exhale through the left. And just keep this going. Switching on the exhales. Two more cycles of breath. Inhale through the left. Release the hands. Exhale through both, palms facing up. Just take a couple of conscious breaths here. Take a moment to pause, notice how you feel. Maybe a little smile, and slowly open your eyes. Okay, from here, we are just going to do one more breath before we move on. So we're just going to go into the Kapalabhati breath, and we're going to do 3 rounds. So that's the forceful exhales, and the inhale is passive. So I'll just show you. You can place your hands on your tummy. So it's simply just this. You breathe in. You breathe out, and then, okay, and that force is here in the tummy, so it's almost like you're contracting your tummy muscles together, okay, so these are all, it's that forceful exhale, and because you're forcing the exhale out, automatically your body takes that breath in, okay, so this is called, basically the fire breath. It really does start to ignite the fire in our tummies. So what's quite a nice way to do it is just to place your hands here. We are going to do 3 rounds, okay? And we're going to breathe out quite strong 20 times. So we breathe in, breathe out, and we'll begin. Breathe in, out through your nose. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and again. Breathe in, breathe out. This time a little bit longer. Breathe in, and begin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands. Just pause. Just notice. So it's quite a nice way to do it, doing 20 breaths and then doing a final breath of 40. Quite often it is 40 breaths that you'll do each round because you go through them quite quickly, and you don't have to necessarily do them at that pace. You can slow that breath down slightly. Just going to shut this window just because there's a lot of noise going on outside. Okay, so we're actually going to come over onto our bottoms. Okay, so just come over onto your bottom, bring your feet out in front of you, open up through your chest. Roll those shoulders back. Again, you still might have that awareness in the tummy. It's amazing how through that breath work, we start to just build that awareness in those areas. Relaxing through the shoulders. Exhale, just lean back slightly. So you don't have to come too far back. Bring your hands into our prayer position. And we're just going to go from side to side. So feel free, you can be more seated and just get into a twist, okay? So just stretching through the body. You're still working into these tummy muscles. You can lean back slightly just to work into the tummy muscles a bit more. So it's entirely up to you, okay? Decide how much you need today. Maybe do a combination of each. So bringing the hands to the heart, slightly leaning back. And we're going to exhale to one side, inhale to the middle. Exhale to the other, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. Just finding that awareness through the core. Few more. Inhale up. Exhale, just gently folding over the legs. Sounds like every person's in their garden doing some construction or building work this morning, so I do apologise if you can hear lots of drills and banging and things. Take a full breath here. Relax through the tummy. Lovely. Inhale, slowly coming back. We're going to bring our hands behind the thighs, gently just lifting the feet up, roll the shoulders back. Maybe just stay here. We're going to keep hold of the legs, and we're just gently going to tap the toes down. So we're just warming up through the body first of all. So we exhale down, inhale, lift, exhale down, inhale, lift. So you can do alternate legs, okay? Or you can start to just dip both feet down, reaching up. You can lean back a little bit more if you want. Inhale to lift, exhale down. Three more. Keep that breath. And again, placing the feet, leaning forward, rolling forward. You can even bring the soles of the feet to touch and take a fold here with the knees going wide, just to release off through the lower back. Or you can keep the knees up and rolling through here. Take one more breath. Nearly finished here. Full conscious breath. We're then going to slowly come down, bringing our elbows down to the floor. You're going to lean back on your arms. It's a bit like you're sort of lying on the beach. You're then going to see about lifting your legs. So we're really finding this awareness through this center. Maybe this is enough for you. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you could straighten through the legs. Quite like to keep the knees bent. Looking after that lower back. And again, we're just tapping down, alternate feet. 1, 2. 1, 2. So just building that awareness. If this is too much, you can go back to what we were doing just now. Just keep alternating the feet. 3 more. This time, reach with both feet and 10 times both feet tucked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower yourself down, so you might want to move your bottom forwards. Bring your back to the floor, bring your knees into your chest. Well done. Give yourself a little hug, rock the knees from side to side. So just get a little bit of movement in here. Just noticing how you feel. Strengthening through the tummy. Bring the soles of the feet down to the earth. Allow your soles to touch, knees go wide, and just bring your hands to your belly, perhaps your right hand, and just start to do some clockwise circles on your tummy. So you're just starting to massage the tummy. Looking after these tummy muscles. And then slowly bringing the knees back together, hands behind the thighs. We're going to start to rock and roll here, moving up and down. And then coming all the way up, maybe cross the legs and come forwards onto the hands and knees, coming into all fours. Arrive here, find that placement. Okay, this foundation that we've worked on through these weeks, if you've been coming to the classes before, lots of work done on this all fours connection. So push away with the hands. Start to claw through the fingertips. So it's almost like you're arching, like you have a sucker grip in the palm of your hand. So your palm's not flat, you have this slight arch, clawing through the fingertips, looking after those wrists. Take a full breath here. Navel draws in. Just start to shift forward and back. So just get a little bit of movement in through the body here. Notice how those wrists are feeling. And then just take a few circles here. So we're just stretching through the arms, through the hips. Take the circle the other way. And then slowly coming back to that neutral spine. Inhale, drop the tummy, coming into our cow pose. Exhale to round. Full awareness here, 4 more. Move with your breath, anchoring down through the top of the feet. Navel draws up. Nice stretch for the abdominal muscles when you move into that cow pose. One more here. And then inhale. Come back to a neutral position. Curl the toes under. Exhale fully here. Inhale, push away from the floor, lifting those knees off the floor. So we're just hovering the knees, the gaze is down. Keeping that strength through the hands, arms are straight, clawing through those fingertips. Take one more breath. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, shifting forwards, bend the knees, coming back to this hovering table. Inhale here. Gazing down to the space between the hands. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. Notice how you feel here. And then we're going to inhale, come forwards again, bend those knees, arrive in this hovering table. Last time, take a breath. Full awareness. One more breath, you can do it. Building strength. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath here. Move the hands if you need to. You can always lift hands and feet, just shifting the weight. And then come to stillness. How do you feel? Really bending the knees, sending the hips back so you can get that stretch in the upper body. Soften through the knees, look forward and make your way forward towards the front of your mat. Exhale here. Staying in this forward fold just for a couple more breaths. You can soften through the knees. You can bring your hands to the opposite elbow. Really soften here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Bend the knees. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Excuse me, I'm just shutting the window. Just pause there with the hands at your heart. Notice how you feel. Notice how you feel in the body. How the breath is moving through the body, building strength. So hopefully you're feeling that heat, that energy. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Plant the hands, step both feet back, coming straight into a downward facing dog again. Take a full breath here. Notice how you feel. Anchor down through that left foot. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring right knee in towards the nose. Upper body's in plank. And then bring the right foot back again. Start to pivot that left foot. So the left foot's going to start to pivot over towards the right side. So the toes start to point towards the right. Your right foot comes down, reaching up into our wild thing. Okay, we are going to do this a few times, so we're going to flow through. Make your way back over into downward dog. Replant the foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose. Send that foot back again, keeping that knee bent. Pivot over towards the right. Left foot comes down, reaching the left arm up. Wild thing. Exhale, coming back. Left hand comes down, coming back to downward dog, placing the feet. Inhale here, right leg goes up. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose. Pivot around into wild thing. Left hand down, right hand reaching up. Exhale, coming back over. Back to downward dog. Anchor down through that right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose. And then rolling over into wild thing. Well done. Exhale, coming back. Left hand back. Left foot back. Downward dog. From here, we're just going to add on. Inhale, reach the right leg up behind you. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose. Exhale, rolling over. Inhale, take that breath, wild thing. Exhale, coming back. Keeping that right knee, right foot lifted, look forward and step that right foot in between your hands. So just arrive here, just take a moment. Inhale, high lunge. Settle in. Exhale, warrior two. Arrive here, take a breath. Reverse warrior, left hand on left thigh, reaching the right hand up. Come back through to side angles. So right hand comes down, right elbow comes down, so on right knee. Inhale, take the left arm in front. Maybe up over the head, maybe up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Then turn your right foot in. Okay, so we've got a wide stance on our mat. From here, you're going to turn your heels in, toes out. We're going to bring our hands, our fingertips behind our ears. Inhale here, open up through your chest. Exhale, navel draws in, start to sink the knees down, the hips down, coming into a goddess pose. We're going to hold this goddess pose here. As we exhale, we're just going to tip right elbow towards the right side. Inhale back to center, left elbow towards the left. Inhale back to center. Keep that going. Exhale right, inhale center, exhale left, inhale center. Few more. Try and keep that balance with the feet, rooting down. Exhale, inhale. Those legs might be feeling it. Embrace it. One more to each side. Inhale, open up through the arms, through the chest. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten through the legs. Well done. Release the arms. Shake off the arms. Turn yourself back into a warrior two. Right arm forward, right foot forward. Pivot that back foot. Hands come down to the floor. Left hand reaches the floor. Inhale, take the right hand up. Really find the breath here, opening up through the chest. Maybe even lifting through the hips. Exhale, right hand comes down. You have a choice here. You can either go back to downward dog and stay in downward dog, taking a few breaths, or flowing through a vinyasa. Coming into plank or kneeling, cobra or upward facing dog. And we'll meet back in downward dog. Take a breath. Relax through the shoulders. Anchor down through that right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose. Keeping that left knee bent, rolling over into wild thing. Reaching. Maybe even lifting the hips a little bit higher. Exhale, coming back. Keeping this knee bent, send it now up into three-legged dog. And then bringing it all the way through and step it up in between the hands. Inhale into high lunge. Full breath, arrive. Try and steady the breath. Exhale, warrior two. Take a breath here. Notice how you feel. Strong, bold, grounded. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow down to the knee. Reach with that right arm. Inhale back to warrior two. Pivot the left toes in, hands to the hips. Just maybe walk the feet a little bit shorter, and then heels in, toes out. So I'm facing away from you now, just to demonstrate where we come down here. So just bring your hands to your heart briefly. Find this position. Take a full breath. Again, hands coming just behind the ears, the fingertips here. Inhale, open up through the chest, maybe lean back. Exhale, navel draws in. Inhale here. Exhale, start to sink down with the hips. So the hips are coming down, not back. Just go as low as you can. Inhale here. Exhale, right elbow to the right side. Inhale up. Exhale, left elbow, left side. Inhale up. Just keep that going. So the aim is that the legs are staying where they are. And it's just this movement in through the body, through the sides, through the obliques. So we're toning, we're strengthening, we're stretching. Really using that breath, inviting that breath in. 2 more to each side. We're doing really well. Last one. Inhale, straighten through those legs. Exhale, release the hands. Turn the left toes facing towards the front of the mat again, coming back to our warrior 2. Take a breath. Cartwheel the hands down, pivot that back foot, right hand comes down to the floor. Inhale, take the left arm up. Really reaching with that left arm. Exhale, left hand comes down, and again, either go to downward dog and take a few breaths down, or you can take child's pose or vinyasa. Flowing through up dog or cobra. Making your way into downward dog. Noticing how you feel. It's all going on here. Doorbell's ringing now as well. Job partner's home, he can deal with that. Looking forward towards the front of your mat, stepping your feet up to the front, forward fold. Releasing the head. You can take wide feet if you need to. You can bend the knees, really softening here. How do you feel? Inhale, root to rise, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so from here we are just going to do 3 sun salutations. Sun salutation A. So just root down through those feet, find that connection with your breath. And the breath comes first, the movement follows. So just really allow your body to just synchronize with the breath. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bending the knees, planting the hands, stepping back to plank. Either cobra or upward facing dog, elbows into the sides. Inhale, take that breath. Exhaling, downward dog. Take a full breath here. Bend the knees, look forward, stepping forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees, inhale, reaching up, and we're going to go straight back in. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften, fold, plant the hands, maybe step back, maybe jump back. Exhaling down. Inhaling, open up through the chest. Exhale, make your way back through plank into down dog. Arrive here. If you jumped back, then see if you can jump forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And again, diving straight back in. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, create space. Exhale to fold. Stepping back, jumping back to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to cobra or chaturanga, into up dog. Exhale, folding. Inhale and exhale. Let's all arrive in downward dog. Take a breath. Really find places to soften, stretching through the side of the body. Bending the knees, looking forward, making your way to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, create length, space in the body. Exhale, soften. Inhale, root to rise, folding all the way back up. This time, exhale, hands to heart. Just pause here. Take a bit of space in the feet, so the feet are hip width apart if they're not already. And then from here, we're going to inhale, take the arms all the way up above the head. Exhale, sink the hips down. So we're coming into this chair pose. Navel draws in, tailbone tucks under. Maybe sink a little bit lower. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Hands come down, lifting those hips. Forward fold. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands come up by the ears. Inhale, chair pose. Taking a breath. Strong legs, strong mind, find a focus. Exhale, hands come down, straighten through the legs. Take a breath. Exhale, soften through the knees. Inhale, hands coming out in front. Chair pose. Navel draws back. Take a breath here. On your next exhale, forward fold. Moving through a bit quicker now. Inhale, drop the hips, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop the hips, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Lifting, straightening through the legs. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Take the feet a little bit wider. Soften through the knees. You can rock the hips from side to side here. Get a little bit of movement. Working through the body. And then slowly walking the feet back in. Either feet together or hip width apart. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Maybe taking a slight back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. From here, stepping left foot back, coming into a high lunge. So just take a breath here. Notice how this feels in the body. Can you find that foundation? We're then going to bend this back knee and just bring it down so it hovers off the floor. So it's not quite on the floor. And we pause here. Take a breath. Notice we're building strength in the legs, trying to find some softness with the breath. Try not to grip through the toes on that front foot. Leaning forwards, maybe reaching forwards with the hands. Still keeping that back knee bent. Maybe leaning forwards just a little bit more. And then bringing left hand down to the floor, shifting over onto this right foot now, lifting the left leg, coming into a revolved half moon. So you can have the left hand on the floor. You can bring this right hand to your hip and just start to roll the shoulders open here. Your left toes can be on the ground and you can have this front knee bent, and you could be here. So you could practice here. So it's your choice, your practice. Decide, get your balance. You can always hover through the hand if you want to take it a step further. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down, step that left foot back. Lower that left knee to the floor. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, shifting back, let right toes towards the face, just stretching through the leg, stretching into the right side of this lower back, and then rolling through. Hands come down, stepping right foot back, pedaling your feet and maybe staying in downward dog, or again, moving through a vinyasa. We'll all meet in downward dog. Take a breath. Looking forward, stepping forwards. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Arriving back at the top of our mat. Strong mountain. Now stepping back with the right foot. So, whatever you experience just now in the first side, in this left side when the left leg is back, it's very different it's quite amazing how different each side can be. So you might find that this side feels a little bit harder, and you might find that it feels completely different and you have a lot more strength and balance here. So just bring the hands to the heart. We're going to start to bend through that right knee. And so it's just going to come down and hover off the floor. So you're really building strength. Navel draws in, inner thighs towards each other. These morning flows, using our inner fire, you'd be surprised how much energy, what a boost this gives you for the rest of the day. Roll those shoulders back, reach the hands up above your head, and then start to lean forward. You can start to straighten through that back leg if you want to, or perhaps just practice keeping that knee bent. Full breath here. And then we're going to transition into our revolved half moon. So right hand comes down. Use that as stability so that you can bring both hands down actually, just to get you up and balancing on this left foot. So it's left foot and right hand. So in a half moon, it's the same side. In a revolved half moon, we're twisting through. So we're rooting down through this left leg. Our left arm starts to come up, right fingers on the ground, and maybe you're here. I really find this so challenging. This is harder for me than a half moon. Okay, you can have right foot down and be here, just really stretching. You can have your right hand on a block. You can even hover this right hand off the floor also. Take another breath. And then on an exhale, bring both hands down, step that right foot back, lower the right knee. Inhale. Just come up slightly, lifting up through the hips. Circle the arms. Just get a bit of movement in those shoulders. Taking the other way. Then bringing the hands back down to the floor. Inhale, rolling back, lifting the toes towards the face, folding over this left leg. Take a breath, try and keep those hips level. Inhale, rolling forwards. Lifting up through the back leg, stepping left foot back. Last chance here for a vinyasa. So feel free to take it, moving through. Exhaling, making our way back to downward dog. Full breath. From here, looking forward, this time just bring the hands a little bit closer towards each other. It could be that the thumbs are almost touching. Bend the knees, step your left foot towards the left hand on the outside and your right foot on the outside of your right hand. So it could be that you're on your fingertips here because this is too much. Okay, we are going to come down into a squat, so then we're coming to the floor. So if this is too much here, in this position, then feel free to come up a little bit higher. We don't always have to feel like we need to come down to this squat. It could be that we're here and we're just opening up through the chest, getting a little bit of sway in the hips. If you want to come down into Malasana, into a yogic squat, toes turn out slightly, heels under. I have to have quite a bit of distance between my heels. And then exhale, dropping the hips down. Maybe bringing hands to your heart. So just notice how this feels. Take a breath here. Right hand comes down to the floor if you're in this twist. If you're up higher, just start to drop the shoulders in left to right. Right hand comes down, left arm opens up. So you can even push this right arm into that right leg a little bit. Exhale, left hand comes down to the floor. Inhale, take the right arm up. I might have just said right arm up a minute ago. Take a breath. Exhale, coming here, dropping the chin, both hands on the floor, navel draws in, rounding through the neck, pushing down through the hands, pushing down through the feet. Inhale, lifting those hips up. Take a breath here, no need to move the feet. Release. Slowly heel, toe, the feet in. And from here we are going to come down onto the floor. So if you want to just come to sit on your bottom, then you can. Maybe bending the knees, coming into a frog squat. Hands to your heart. Maybe just pause here, take a breath. Exhaling, coming down onto your bottom. Bringing the feet out in front of you, just gently shaking off the legs here. Opening up through the shoulders, through the chest. Sitting in our Dandasana, our staff pose. So you can almost imagine like a right angle. Start to flex through the toes, feet. Hands can stay on your thighs, or maybe you bring them down next to your hips. Inhale, push through the hands, push through the heels or the thighs down. Let the heels start to lift. Full body awareness, maybe close your eyes here. So the legs are strong. Pushing my thighs down so much that my heels are hovering off the floor. Navel draws back. Sitting up nice and tall, hands are strong. Hands are straight or arms are straight. Take one more breath here. Exhale, soften. Soften the legs, soften the feet, soften the arms. Just notice, just pause here for a moment. Notice that sensation in the body. Exhaling, we're going to come down onto our back. So as you arrive, just bring the knees into the chest. Just start to get a little bit of a sway here, rocking side to side. And then gently releasing left foot down to the ground, keeping hold of this right knee. Send that left leg long, maybe even pushing into the heel of that left leg. Squeezing this right knee in a little bit closer towards the chest. Maybe even out slightly towards the armpit. Really good stretch. Holding on to right knee with left hand. Right arm coming out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale. Start to take right knee over towards the left side and turn your gaze towards the right. Try to keep your right shoulder on the ground so you're twisting through the waist, through your back. Pause here. Take a couple of breaths. Rolling back through, releasing the right leg down, bringing the left knee in, giving it a little bit of a squeeze. You can roll the foot, and then right hand coming onto this left knee on the outside, left hand down. Find that position first of all, take an in-breath here, shoulders rooting down. Exhale, slowly taking that left knee across to the right side. So really feeling this twist. Exhale, head towards the left. Taking a breath here. How does it feel to be alive today? Notice that energy in your body. So good. Exhaling slowly, making your way back. Again, feel free, you can bend both knees, taking the soles of the feet together and allowing the hips, the knees to gently open out left to right, cobbler's pose. Feel free, I'm going to stay here for the relaxation, only a minute or so, or feel free to straighten out the legs, keep the knees bent, entirely up to you. Just find your space, your position that you're comfortable in. And then lean in. Lean in a little bit closer to yourself. Softening through your face. If you're in reclined cobbler's pose, slowly bringing the knees back together. Getting some gentle movement through the body, anything that you need, maybe even rocking the knees side to side. And then we're going to roll over onto one side and slowly come back up into a seat. Just pause here. When you arrive, just be in this pose. Close your eyes, just briefly, if they're not already. Just notice how you feel. You're probably more in tune with your body. There might be areas that perhaps are really talking to you, that you've worked quite hard. Take a really deep cleansing breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Pause. Natural breath. Bringing the hands straight up to the third eye. From me to you, thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.